What's up, peeps? It's Jay Brinson. Look like my mama, but I'm named after my daddy. Welcome to Father Fridays. Happy Good Friday. Thinking about this Good Friday, I reflect on what happened to Jesus on that Friday. Jesus died and was buried. Some of the thoughts in that moment could have been, we lost. It's over. What do I do now? All hope is gone. There was confusion and uncertainty and a gasp for air. We see the response in many of the disciples who followed Jesus. They were scattered. The Savior of the world is gone. Have you ever had your hopes set so deeply on something, only to feel like the rug was pulled out from under you, like the bottom fell out, and now you're just falling? As fathers, what do we do in those moments of quietness, when we are left feeling like we're the only ones who have to figure it out? When we are unsure what to do? This is my aim when I feel like Jesus is gone. I wait. I stop for a moment. He said he'll never leave me or forsake me. He's everywhere, but I don't feel him. You know that feeling when you don't see your kid for a moment and your heart begins to speed up and you panic, but you know they're somewhere around here? You start thinking, where was the last place I saw him? You wait, think. You actually calm yourself down if you start panicking. That's what I do. Spiritually, I recall the scriptures and the stories that bring me encouragement. I'm sure that's what they were doing in that time, thinking, remembering what scriptures are said or the stories that they had heard about. That's what I do spiritually. I recall the scriptures and the stories that bring encouragement. Then I look for them. I seek counsel. Years ago, my family and I were praying about our next move. We asked ourselves, what happened last time we had to make a move like this? What did God speak to us then? What were we sensing then? Now, what are we sensing now? Then we say, God, hey, that was then. What about now? Tell us, show us. Then we invited trusted people in to what we were thinking. Do you have any feedback for us? And then right back to praying and waiting. We waited 2 to 3 months before making a decision on our next move. I can imagine that's probably what a lot of them were doing, thinking about the scriptures, thinking about what God had said to them before he had left, and they waited and pondered those things. I imagine that Friday, Jesus' death and burial did not feel good at all. I don't know for sure what every disciple was thinking, but what I do know is this: I get to read the story and see the other side. And as fathers, that's a big part of our role, to see the other side, to guide others through the dark, the uncertainty, the I don't know, and the frustration, while keeping our eyes set on what's ahead. This is Easter weekend, and we know the story. We know that 3 days later, Jesus rose from the dead. He showed himself to hundreds of people and then ascended into heaven to sit at the right hand of the Father in his rightful place. That means so much. That means death is conquered. That means we have a direct line to God through Jesus. That means we can be agents of change and co-rulers in this world. We are heirs with Jesus. So as a father, display that today. Overcome death through Jesus, commune with God, and be the agent of change and co-ruler he has called you to be today. Hey, it's Jay Brinson. That's Father Friday. Happy Father's Day, and have a great, good Friday.